Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Aisyah Binti Razen, and now I will present my investment portfolio assignment. This individual assignment that was given by Dr. Adli is an investment simulation to analyze the stock portfolio optimization and understand the various details with respect to different stock before investing into it. The simulation helped me to know about the investment avenue by allocate my portfolio in such a way to improve my return and risk without investing the real money. So my objective is to invest in the long-term investment, to invest in Sharia compliance stock under Bursa Malaysia, and invest in the uptrend stock which I observe through 1 year performance and have a positive beta. So the stock that I have chosen is Press Metal Aluminium Holding Berhad, Harbour Link Group Berhad, MyEG Service Berhad, SP Setia Berhad, and Hekta Global Berhad. Okay, next for my stock price and return data for 5 stock. And the expected return for my stock is quite good, which is the expected return. For example, for P Metal Company, I get 14.9%, which is good, which is considered a good return since the return is more than 7% per year. And for standard deviation, I get 1.922, and this is considered a good standard deviation, and since it is positive more than 1. And a large standard deviation indicates that there is a lot of variance in the observed data around the mean. Okay, next for my correlations and covariance. Both covariance and correlation measure the relationship and the dependency between two variables. Covariance indicate that the direction of the linear relationship between variables, while correlation measure both the strength and direction of the linear relationship between two variables. Thus, correlation is a function of the covariance. Okay, next for my risk calculation. For risk-free rate and risk premium, I get it from market risk premium website from the latest update rate on November 2021, and beta of each stock refer at webinvesting.com. So to get the CAPM, you can risk-free rate plus by beta multiply by risk premium, and you can get this result. Okay, next for my portfolio, this variance, standard deviation, correlation, and covariance, you can get this from previous calculation. And portfolio expected return, this you can get from your CAPM return, and this your weighted. And for product, you can just return multiply by weight, and you can get this result. And you can sum all of this to get expected portfolio return. Okay, next for portfolio beta, you can, this is weighted for each stock, and this beta, which is you can get this from webinvesting.com, and you can weighted multiply by beta, and you can get this. And this is the result of portfolio beta. And next for portfolio optimization, this is my weighted after using a solver. Okay, next for efficient frontier. Okay, this data generate from solver. Then I use the relationship between the highest to lowest of standard deviation and the lowest to highest of expected return in purpose to plotting in the graph. So the graph will be like this. Okay, next for stock investment performance. As you can see, for my all weighted, which is 20% for each company, I get 63,245 ringgit in 1 year through 5 stock portfolio. While when I use the new method, which is I get from using a solver, I gain a total of 31,386 ringgit in 1 year through this 5 company and managed to gain some revenue and also to minimize risk using this portfolio investment. And also the trade fees is based on kenanga. And lastly, for my portfolio optimization for Sharp, for Treno and Alpha Jensen. Okay, for my Sharpe ratio, I get 7.7821, which is the higher ratio, and this is considered as excellent because the greater a portfolio Sharpe ratio, the better it risk adjusted performance. And next, for my Treno ratio, I get 7.6786, and this is considered a higher ratio and is considered as good because a higher ratio result is more desirable and means that a given portfolio is likely a more suitable